Yo, my friends, I'm Josh the commentator, and welcome to the channel. And today, we are going to discuss the push that Drew McIntyre will have throughout 2025. If you guys do go to enjoy this video, drop a like, subscribe if you are new, and turn on those post notifications so you know when I upload on YouTube. And without further interruptions, let's get right into this video. Let's start off by saying he deserved it, right? Drew McIntyre has been a staple in the WWE and pro wrestling business for so darn long. And with recent memory, he had one of the coolest and most fun feuds with Damian Priest and a really good feud with CM Punk. I don't really want to get too much into the Damian Priest feud because, man, that CM Punk feud has a lot of history. The Damian and Drew feud started at WrestleMania 40 when Priest cashed in after Drew just defeated Seth Rollins, and Drew was distracted after that by CM Punk, which resulted in Damian Priest as your new World Heavyweight Champion. And this feud became ongoing as they had a Sin City street fight at WrestleMania 41 exactly a year later. The passion, the anger, this is one of the most impeccable feuds I have ever watched in recent memory. Yet again, another storyline that spiked up because they both actually hated each other. Like, literally, I'm not even joking. They freaking hated each other.
Oh my God! Wow!
But why did it get more attention? Well, CM Punk got injured during the 2024 Royal Rumble, courtesy of a future shock DDT by Drew McIntyre. After Punk suffered his torn tricep injury, Drew didn't hold back. On an episode of Raw, McIntyre literally said, "I prayed for this moment and it happened," right to CM Punk's face. He also stated that he just got into the Rumble to piss off CM Punk by targeting him. Literally targeting the man. What made him even more of a heel in this situation is when he followed up by saying that he's going to find a way to make it to WrestleMania and fight for the World Heavyweight Championship. Hence, it's Damian Priest, WrestleMania 40. You got it? And steal CM Punk's dream again. To me, this solidified Drew McIntyre as a top heel. You could just feel the intensity in his voice and his microphone work. When WrestleMania 40 approached, CM Punk still injured, and Drew McIntyre finds some way to insert himself at fighting Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Things got a little crazy. When WrestleMania 40 approached, CM Punk still injured, and Drew inserting himself into a match versus Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, things got a little crazy. Nobody thought Punk would show up, and he did. But he didn't just show up as him. He showed up as a commentator. You could just tell he was trolling on the sideline, and Drew had his eyes on him the whole time during the match. You just knew something was going to happen. Once CM Punk was the commentating guest, you knew something was going to happen. I don't know if it was just me, but when I saw him sitting there, I kind of felt that he was healed already. Like, I genuinely thought that CM Punk was about to distract him in the way of hitting a go to sleep. Now, although CM Punk wasn't healed, he still found a way to distract Drew McIntyre following his victory against Seth freaking Rollins, because once Drew McIntyre defeated Seth freaking Rollins, 1, 2, 3, CM Punk distracted him, which resulted in Damian Priest cashing in his Money in the Bank contract and costing Drew McIntyre a short-lived title reign. But gents, ladies, There is more to this. What? But a friendly reminder that if you are enjoying this content, make sure you drop a like. Comment down below hairline. Yes, you heard me right. Comment hairline if you made it this far, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. But let's get back into this madness. With all the buildup and intensity that Drew and Damian had, vice versa, as well as Drew and CM Punk had for one another, this all came down in Drew's home territory in Glasgow, Scotland. Clash at the Castle. Not only was Drew McIntyre in his hometown, he also was having an opportunity to defeat the guy who defeated him in his short title reign at WrestleMania 40, Damian Priest, for the World Heavyweight Championship. But gents and ladies, somebody showed up at the end of this Glasgow showdown. I can't make this up. This buildup was crazy. While everybody thought, I thought that this was Drew McIntyre's moment to shine in his hometown, it wasn't. Because in the closing stages of this match, both gentlemen whacked the referee, the official, outside of the ring. He's knocked out. And then Drew running the ropes, Claymore, boom. But there's no official. And as Drew McIntyre is calling for somebody, nobody's coming out. So he goes for the cover. He's not paying attention, signaling for somebody. And finally, somebody goes into the ring. 1, 2, stops the count. And as the camera turns its attention to the referee, it's none other than CM Punk. Crowd goes nuts. Crowd's booing CM Punk, because remember, we're in Glasgow. This is Drew home territory. The only place at the moment that actually cared about Drew in that way. So they're cheering for Drew, and man, they were booing so loud that I felt like I could hear it all the way in the USA, baby. But Drew, after figuring it out, it's CM Punk, angry. You can feel the intensity, goes towards the referee, CM Punk, and CM Punk hitting him with a low blow. 1, 2, 3, and still your World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest. Literally every time these two had an altercation, it never fell short of making me love WWE. My main goal of this video was to tell you guys why. Why does Drew McIntyre get a push? Why will it happen? It's right in front of you, right? The history he has with some of the top stars. The heel character he plays is so top-notch that he's even up there with Cody Rhodes and John Cena ability. Now, I know he's not Cody Rhodes. I know he's not John Cena. But, man, he could be up there and truly elevate that upper mid-card to main event division. And with this recent return to WWE, there's no doubt in my mind they are going to push this man, and they're going to put a title around his waist finally. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any future YouTube content that I post. Also, comment down below what content you want to see me talk about, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out!